What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You're now tuned into the 50-50 Felipe Show, and I'm your host, Felipe. One time for that. I'm still here on the holidays, man. It's still happy holidays. We in the middle of this shit right now. Word up. It's getting real spooky outside. They still in Kias. Again, the Kia boys deep too. They laying in bushes. They laying under cars. They laying on top of roofs. Them little motherfuckers is dangerous, man. The Kia boys is on the prowl again. Lock your doors. If you get up and go to the bathroom, just hit your alarm real loud, just in case they out there, hiding under cars and trunks and shit. They'll jump out when they see that you up and alert. Just when you go to the bathroom, or roll over and just hit your car alarm. Just hit your lock door. Scare they little dumbasses. Lock your doors, man. Holiday time, they out there stealing vehicles. I got the ski mask on tonight because I got a story time. So I figured out it'll get a little spooky in here. You feel me? So I had to dress for the occasion. What up, though? How everybody doing, man? Welcome to the show, man. Like and subscribe something. That's what I need you to do for me. Like and subscribe something. I ain't asking you for no money. I'm just asking you to like and subscribe something. What up, though? What up, though? What's going on? What y'all doing for the holidays? Huh? New Year's is here, baby. New Year's is on its way. I hope y'all got some positive New Year changes, some New Year resolutions, some new things. I hope y'all got some goals that's going to help y'all prosper in life, man. I hope you go after them. I hope you achieve them things too. Little ones, medium ones, and extra large joints. You heard? Just so you know, I hope you guys stay focused with that. But tonight's story is titled, I'm Gone, You Stay. Right? I'm explaining to y'all how I escaped out of the county jail. Right? The participants in this story right here, some may be dead. Rest in peace. Few of them resting in peace. Few of them incarcerated. A few of them don't got good names. But we gonna turn y'all, I want y'all to turn y'all pages to 1997. So it was in 1997, there wasn't none of that, like he this, he that, and this, that. Everybody was loved. Everybody was doing what they had to do out there on the streets for themselves and their families more than anything. It was a lot of unity. So whoever these people are today, if they ain't the same back like they was back then in 1997, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I am here to tell my story, which is a fact. So I can't disclose or I cannot say nothing about these people and what was going on at that time. Everybody changed. That's all I'm going to say. With that being said, so look, let's get right into it. It's story time with your boy Felipe. Grab you some popcorn. Grab you some beverage. Grab you a smoke. Roll something up real quick because it's about to get real spooky. All of it's true. You heard? Roll up something. Cross your legs. Kick off your shoes. I'm going to give you a minute, man. Get yourself comfortable because we about to go into some spooky timing and stuff. We about to get into some spooky timing. So I need y'all to get focused, man. Y'all ready? Let's go. So turn your pages to 1997. Right? I said November 1997. I was incarcerated in the county jail in Trenton, New Jersey. The charge I was in there for was serving the police some drugs. That's what I was in there for. Now, I had got bailed out. Shout out to my nigga Wab for posting my bail at the time. One time for my nigga Wab. So, I made bail. I'm out in the streets. It's time to go back in. I don't do what I'm supposed to do. I get locked up. They take me in. Now there's no bail because I'm already out on bail facing a drug charge and serving the undercover cop in 1997. So boom, I'm in the county jail. But prior to going to a county jail, let me give you a little glimpse of my life so you know the emotions, so you know the reasons, so you know the attitude, so you know the determination. So you know the focusedness. So you know the plan. So you know the audacity, the strength on why this had occurred. So before I went to jail, I was in a relationship with someone. Rest in peace to that person. She passed away. But at the time, I was in a relationship with this person. It was a very deep relationship. A tad bit older than me, not much, just a little bit. You dig? So, very, very good person. Just like my first love, it was like my first time having a father. I mean, being a father because I had kids at the time, and she did. So I was a father to a son and a daughter. Shout out to them. It's like a stepfather. Their father was present, but you know I'm with the mother, so you know how that go. It's a package deal. You heard, and I'm aware of that. So boom, it was a lot of different things and a lot of emotions at the time and stuff like that. You know, trying to figure out life for me at the age that I was, very young in 1997. You dig, young adult, so very active, very very energetic. You know what I'm saying? So this person I was with, you know, I was with her every day. You know, this is my dog. This is the person I was with. This is my girlfriend at the time. So I get incarcerated and I'm in the building. I'm in the building, say about like 3 days. Now I'm fucked up because I done left the streets. I done left my friends. I don't got no children at the time other than my stepchildren. I done left my stepchildren. I done left everything, the money I was making, the fun I was having. This we talking 1997. Feel me? We talking roller skating. We talking Big is making this cream. Feel me? We talking man, we talking outside, we talking double dutch, we talking fire hydrants, we talking dirt bikes, we talking popping woolies, we talking walking to go get some weed and shit. We talking oh my God, man, we talking a bunch of togetherness. We talking payphones. You dig? Man, it's crazy right now. We talking 9/7. So a lot of things is going on. Like you're gonna miss a lot of things when you get incarcerated in 9/7. This is so much you're gonna miss. Not saying you know you won't miss anything any year when you get incarcerated. It's not what I'm saying, but going to jail in 1997 versus going to jail now is a big difference. You miss so much. You be like, God damn, I know they outside having fun. Now your ass be in jail like, man, ain't nobody outside anyway. I might as well. It's crazy, but it is, but it ain't. So, boom. Along with missing those things and missing that person, I'm in it for like 2-3 days. There's no bail because already I'm out on bail. It's time to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail and face my consequences, but I'm not going to tell on my friends. That's what I ain't going to do. One time for that. You dig me? I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out a way to get out of jail without telling on my friends. One time for that. You dig? So I'm in it for like 2-3 days. I'm stressing. I think I got a visit. No, I never got a visit. I never got a visit because I ain't stay long enough to get a visit. Check this shit out right here. I go smooth on the unit and shit. Niggas is up there with my friends up there. Some niggas I done left when I caught the charge originally. They still in the building. You dig me? It's loud. I'm on what, 4? I can't even remember if it's 4 North or 4 South in the county jail. I can't even remember what it is, but I'm just trying to get out of jail. So I know in the county jail, they used to transport you from the inside of the jailhouse to the outside, which is the court building, which is like right across the street. Now, when you head into court, each and every time you go into court, this is your route that you take it. This is the same route you take it. Each and every time you go into court, you see in daylight. Once them garage doors open, woo, like a corner store, woo, you dig? And then that light shine down on you, you see daylight. And then you walk over to the courtroom and your shackles with the sheriff and shit. They pass you over to the sheriff. Sheriff escorts you right across the street. It ain't even nothing but like a probably 10-minute process at the most, crossing the street to court from the jail. So I was kind of thinking about doing it that way. But I went to court too fast. I went to court too fast. Couldn't figure it out. You feel me? I couldn't figure it out. I'm with the night court. Now, wow, this plan ain't worked that day or the next day, which is probably the second day I'm in there. So the third day, I'm saying to myself, like, yeah, this ain't working. I can't do it this way. So I say, the only way I can get out of here is if I get a transfer to a different facility. Now, this facility that I have to get transferred to, I've never been there, mind you. I just heard about it. Now, mind you, we talking 1996. I hadn't even been in Trenton, not even 10 years yet at this time. So, and I'm young, so I don't know nothing about none of this shit. I'm just hearing stories. You know what I'm saying? So, I've never been in these places before. I'm just hearing stories, and I'm here for the first time experiencing this. So, I have to figure this out. I can't escape getting escorted from the jail to the court because I'm in cuffs. Now, to your right, you'll see freedom. To your left, you'll see freedom, but you also surrounded by sheriffs, cop cars. This is a courthouse and in the county jail. And the parking lots are right there to both facilities. So you, come on, man. It's like a million cop cars. That's when you really can get away, I know. But sometimes, I'm already in handcuffs. I'm already in orange. Like, it's just too much. It's broad daylight. You know what I mean? It's downtown. Any downtown is packed. State workers. You know what I'm saying? People just down there paying bills, buying stuff, doing stuff, cars, tourists, anything. Everything happens downtown. You dig? So you got to be careful. And I knew that, but I just didn't feel like that way was the way. So I said to myself, I got to get to the second facility. And the second facility I had to get to was the crazy hospital, right? Now, bear with your boy. Now, you can say what you want about me in this situation and with this picture with this Mona Lisa I'm about to draw for you guys. Check this out, though. I bet I got out of there without no bail, and I bet I got out of there without telling on my friends. One time for that. I don't care what plan I had to put together to avoid those two. Because first off, I ain't had no bail. So only thing I could have did was tell. That's always an option. And I know a lot. I always knew a lot because I'm around motherfuckers that do things at that time. We talk about 1997. And 1997, I was going to get drugs, big drugs. Remember, I'm from New York City, so I knew how to maneuver. They knew that, and so that's another show. Just stay tuned. So like and subscribe. If you just like and subscribe some shit, we're gonna get busy. We're gonna get busy. Like and subscribe some shit. So boom, right? I say to myself, damn, how could I get to that facility? So I tell my friends and stuff, I tell them on the building, I say, yeah, I'm about to tell them I'm gonna kill myself. They're like, you dumbass nigga, don't do no shit like that. That's some corny ass shit. This, that, and the third. They only gonna give you this much time for that little bit of coke you got caught with the cop. Yada yada yada. This your first time going to prison. Yada yada. They got all this shit down packed for me, right? Like they telling me everything. And plus they like, yo, you gonna make the tear hot, yada yada yada. Don't do that, my nigga. Stay focused. Yada yada yada. I ain't hearing that shit. I'm missing my girl. I'm worried about my girl. I'm thinking about my girl. I'm thinking about how much time they're going to give me. I'm thinking about all the stuff I'm missing out there. I'm getting locked up out East Trenton on Sherman Avenue. Sherman Avenue out East Trenton was like Disney World to me at that age. I'm coming from New York. It's fun in New York. It's definitely fun in front of my building in New York. But it's fun in Trenton in front of any house, and it's money to be made at all time on any block in the area I was in. So that was very cool to me. You feel me? So I love that. So I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm in jail, fucked up. Like I don't know if this ever gonna be here again. I'm not knowing. This is a different transition for me at the time from New York to Trenton. So I'm like kind of like thinking like this ain't never gonna be the same no more when I get out. This was like a one-time deal, not knowing that this is paradise where I was at. But dig, that's another story. That's another story. Just like I said, like and subscribe, you're going to catch your vibe. One time for that. Like and subscribe. You're gonna catch your vibe. But yeah, so I'm telling the guys in the building, I'm like, yo, I'm out of here, man. It ain't man, you a sucker, man, you a sucker, man. You know, trying to kill yourself. I don't even talk to me, man. Niggas is really mad because they fucks with your boy. And they like, man, that ain't nothing. You good. I'm like, man, that ain't good, bitch. I'm trying to get out. You feel me? So I goes and I tells the niggas that they ain't big. Next thing you know, I try to do it like on in the cut, but I couldn't get away. I couldn't get away with I could not embarrass myself to do it. So I waited for everybody to go to the gym. They coming to get me. Yo, come on, son, let's go play ball. Let's go play ball. Feel me? I'm like, yo, I ain't playing no ball today. I'm chilling back. Feel me? Next thing you know, they go play ball. I take off now. And we talking about the county jail, right? Now, in the county jail, you allowed to have your clothes at the time, at least your sneakers. Now, I remember I had the Jordans on. I can't remember. They was this 9-7. Now, whatever Jordans came out in 1997 was the Jordans that came out in 1997. You really even you ain't want to wear the Jordans that came out in 1995. That really kind of wasn't cool back then. You had to have the new Jordans when the new Jordans came out. You couldn't just. I mean, granted, you could play basketball in them joints. You could play basketball in them joints, but you couldn't like really wear them for style like you could now. You feel me? You'd be like if you looked at like, come on, some old ass. Now it's different. You dig? But at the time it was like that. So, you know, we talking 1997, buddy. Feel me? A lot of things was very different. If you wasn't there, you wasn't around. I feel sorry for you, clown. You heard? Because I don't see nothing like it no more. And I'm here to see it and ain't nothing happening. But back to what I was saying, though. So, you know, these days, it's different. So you're missing a lot. You out there trying to, like, get your life together as far as, like, what's going on in the world with the with the way things is changing. You in a different part of town. You in a different world versus like me coming from New York City. So if I'm thinking this gonna always be like this, I would have probably my behaviors would have been different. But I didn't know this was what he was. I didn't imagine it would be always like this. I just thought it was just like a vibe or like a wave or something. And this shit was just like really what he was. I never imagined nothing like that before. So to be incarcerated and miss all of that and the money, like my mother and them used to go back to Brooklyn, be like, yo, you coming with us this weekend? I'm like, nah, I'm staying in Trenton. And I'd be the only one. Everybody be in Brooklyn. My sisters, everybody gone. My mother, everybody gone. They be gone for the weekend. I'm just in Trenton, ripping and running. And nobody understood it. My family, like, yo, my nigga, what? You like it down there? I loved it down there. But anyway, that's another show. Like I said, like and subscribe some shit. You heard? But anyway, so I'm missing all of that while I'm incarcerated. So they at the gym. I take off my shoestrings out my Jordans. I tie the shoestring to my Jordan around my neck. Now it gotta have some type. Now I'm understanding. This is very graphic, but don't try this at home, kids. Please. This is just something I had to do to get out of. It was a survival mode for me, children. It wasn't nothing that I promote. It ain't nothing that I'm proud of. It ain't nothing that I would suggest that you do. I'm just telling you the situation that I was in, that I placed myself in, and how I was a fool to maneuver something, got away with it, but I'm wise enough to know that they don't even play like that no more. So I'm telling y'all, in this story, with it being the truth, still, don't perform what I've done because you might not make it out of there. It ain't for everybody. You heard? One time for that. So boom, I tie the loose up under my neck like it's Django, the movie Django, and you know the bars in the county jail, the old-fashioned county jail. You know they got the old joint. These ain't the ones with the doors and the buttons. The future, you know, I'm an ancient history gangster. This ain't the ones with the doors and the button where you, ACL, come save me. This nigga in here beating me up. It ain't that. These the bars where nobody hears nothing. You just get your ass whooped, and that's just what it is, kid. So the bars is like down like this. If you seen them on any movie, this is the same way. And then they got the ones that go across. down, and cross like tic-tac-toe. Visualize the tic-tac-toe graphic game. That's how the bars was. So at the top of the thing where the bar is right here is where I put the shoestring. Bada boom, bada bing. I tie it real tight in the loose so that way if I move, it go. And I got the shoestrings hanging on my neck. So now when they go to the rec, they got to take count. So they tell everybody lock in so they can see how many people left and went to recreation and how many people left on the unit. And then they open the doors back up and let us back out. And I knew that. That was the strategy. That was their protocol. That was their behavior for that unit. So I knew that. So I knew they was coming cell to check. And I didn't want to be yelling it. So I go cell. So I know they're going to come cell to cell and take count. So when it's come time for them to get to my floor, they get on my floor. So now I got to be there laying because I got to have like some type of marks on my neck. I got to make this shit look real deal Holyfield. So I see her coming up. I see her coming up to the steps. And she getting closer, but she taking a while because niggas is talking to her. You feel me? Niggas is talking to her. Whatever, how niggas do in the building. So I'm laying on the gate like this with my string against the pole, and I'm hanging like this on the ground. I'm like, God, please hurry up. Please let her hurry the fuck up. This shit is hurting. So she come, and on God, when she come to my gate, all she do is say she got the pen in the thing and the pen, and she got like a paper in her hand. And when she come to the thing, she look at my cell, and she scream, ah! I said, oh, shit. And I'm just frozen right there. She was like, code such as, whatever the code was. Code word, whatever the number was. I can't recall. Word. So they come. Keys. All you hear is keys. It took a while, but they didn't. Because now, the jail unlocked because of the count. They got to do the count because they got movement. So it's just easy to just run through there. So they run through there. They see me. They cut me down. They open the gate. They hit my door. Boom, 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 boom. Open the gate. Turn. Now, mind you, I'm hanging on to the gate. Not hanging, but they think I'm hanging and I'm dead like this. Because I'm like this, just holding my breath like this. So they're like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And so they get the gate open, but they don't let it open all the way because I'm hanging from it. They slide it open, and then the CO put his hand in and hold me. And then they pushed the rest up. He held me up. They pushed the rest up and open. He had like this knife thing, cut you down, boom, put me on the ground, poof. I hit the ground, poof. Now I'm just laying there. And now I'm holding my breath for dear life on my kids, bro. I'm holding my breath, but that's kind of helping me because I'm changing colors. I'm forming like Voltron right in front of them. They're like, oh, he changing colors. What's going on? CO's panicking. Medical come. They come last. And they like, oh my God, they doing the motherfucking arm thing. This 1997, so I'm straight off of WWF. They hit me with the, I'm off the Hulk Hogan. I'm off that. They checking my post. They can't find nothing. They checking my post. They can't find nothing. I'm like, I got him. I got him. Right? And here come the sergeant. The sergeant standing over me. He said, get up. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Get up. I'm laying on the ground. My back. Now, this certain particular sergeant, I know him and his family. So he's calling me by my name. So it's kind of touching me. Kind of making me want to get the fuck up because he feel like I'm playing him out. The nigga said, you ain't going nowhere. Get up. I swear to God. That's what he said to me. I felt like at that point, my plan was over with. I didn't know what he knew or how he knew, but he said it while I was on the ground. Now the nurse, she ain't getting no pulse or nothing. She said, he's not getting up, he's not moving. All I heard, I'm just like this. All I felt and heard was a paper sound like a piece of candy open. Like that shit sounded like candy or something like that, right? And then all I heard was this. And I heard a pop, and then I breathed, And then I jumped up like, Look, the sergeant said, "Get up! You ain't going nowhere." I'm pissed off. Like the fuck, damn. So, feel me? Now, his energy for saying that is because he know me. We from the same neighborhood. I know him personally. I used to be in his house. I know his mother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Shout out to his family. Like, I was in this house once or twice. I'm not saying like our business was in there every day. I know his mom's. You feel me? So it kind of was like a close thing when the nigga was like, "Get up!" Like, "You don't know where, nigga. Stop playing with me. Pull that shit on somebody else's shift." That's basically what he was trying to say to me. I ain't know he was in shift. I ain't know he was working. I thought he was on the night shift. I ain't expect him to be there. So, long story short, the nurse said, "No, he attempted suicide. He has to go to get evaluated." And they evaluated me. Oh my God. I got what I wanted. One time for that. Let's go, baby. We warming the fuck up. Pardon me. We warming up. Like and subscribe it. Like and subscribe some shit. Telling you, like and subscribe because I'm going to be bringing y'all some stuff. I'm going to be bringing y'all some heat in the future. I'm going to be bringing y'all some live interviews. I'm going to be bringing y'all some phone call conversations. It's 2025 coming up. Let's look alive. It's 2025. Let's look alive. 2025. Let's look alive. So boom. I gotta get transferred to the crazy hospital. Now, the crazy hospital was in Trenton, New Jersey, right? I never seen it before prior to this. I just heard about it. And people always say, "Yeah, you rode past it or you seen it before." But I never like physically could say, "Okay." I never could really do that until later on. And then I'm sure I rode past it. It's just weird, but it's just like right there in the hood. Damn near like 5 seconds from the hood. You dig? So it's crazy. And I knew that much. And I knew where it was at. And so I just knew if I got to Trenton, to the crazy hospital, it's a wrap. It's over, finito. And that's what I did. So I find myself getting transported to the crazy hospital. Soon as I get into the crazy hospital people said, take that orange stuff off. I take off the orange suit. Pay attention now, because there's a lot of detail into the story that you got to listen to. You dig? So as soon as I get into the crazy hospital, the guy, the guy, whatever he is, counselor, whatever, he said, "Take that suit off," and he slides me this big box. Now, mind you, I had my sneakers on. They just took my shoestrings out because they said I was dangerous, and I used them to choke myself. So they said I could have my sneakers, but I had a paper suit on. I had a paper suit on for a couple minutes. They said, "Nah, give him back his stuff and let him pick some clothes out." So they let me pick like stuff that probably was donated to them from whoever, or stuff people left, like sweatsuits, jeans, whatever, shorts, street clothes. I'm not inside the county suit no more. So once the county turned me over to the state hospital, they took the cuffs off me, and it was a wrap, my nigga. They took the cuffs off me and went about their business. The people at the state hospital said, "Look, this your room right here. Tomorrow they gonna come in and evaluate you. You just made it for dinner. Just the payphone right here. You could use the payphone, and just the day room right here. Just the remote control. Just the big TV. This your room right here. You're gonna sleep in here by yourself. Ain't nothing in there but a big ass mattress and like pillows and covers and shit like that, and a bathroom. And this, big ass window with no curtain on it, no nothing. It's just dark in there when it's dark outside, but you can't like use no curtain because I guess that's the evaluation room. I don't know. But I probably got there like around when I got there, shift was changing, so I had to probably get there like 4 or 5, maybe 6 the latest. I know it was getting dark outside. So I'm sitting there watching. I grab the phone. I go use the phone because back then you could just call the payphone. I called the block. Niggas like, "Damn son, where you at? Yada yada yada." I call the payphone. Nigga slid to the payphone. Slid to the corner store and got me a minute card. Now I got the minute card. Now I'm calling my girl. She at work. Can't get a hold of her. Now I'm calling her friend. Feel me? Her friend telling me, yeah, I'm going to go pick her up from work later on. That's what she told me. So I'm like, yeah, tell her I'm here. She like, what are you doing in there? I'm like, just tell her I'm in here. You dig? And the visits is this day to that day to this day, this day to that day to this day. Now, when I'm walking around the facility, I'm in the day room chilling, watching not 106 The Park. I'm watching Free and the tall dude from BT. I'm watching that. You feel me? I'm watching that show. I remember that vividly. I'm watching Free and them. You feel me? So next thing you know, you can't stay up late in there. You cannot stay up late in there. I think you go to bed super early in there, which was cool. So I made some phone calls, called some people, get in touch with a lot of people I wanted to get in touch with, especially with my niggas. They ripping and running. So really none of my niggas kind of knew, other than the person that got the minutes for me off the payphone. I can't remember vividly who it was, but at that time it could have been anybody, because anybody would pick the phone up and just go get you minutes. It was just like crazy love back out there in the neighborhood that I was in. The nigga will hit the phone, be like, yo, what you need, bro? Yo, go in the store, or tell such and such, or go knock on the door. Niggas really go do that. But like, yo, call back in 10 minutes, bro. And niggas that do that. And niggas that say, yo, the phone ring, that's such and such. Yo, it was love. It was like that out there at the time. The unity is crazy. It'll blow your mind. This ain't a Fat Joe Cap story, my nigga. This is real deal Holyfield. You dig? So, you know what I mean? Things has changed. So now at this point, I'm winding down the night inside the crazy hospital. So I go back out in the hallway, do something, and probably just moving around because it's quiet, it's dark. It's super quiet in there, super clean, super dark. But the doors lock at a certain time, but the TV was off, the lights in the hallway was off. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Like, it was real humble and quiet in that motherfucker. It was like spooky quiet. Like, it wasn't nothing like jail in that motherfucker. So when I roam out, I runs into this young lady. She says, I know you. You from East Trenton. You be with Wab. What time for that? She said, you ain't crazy. She said, tomorrow when that doctor come, he gonna shoot you with something and he gonna make you crazy. I swear, on everything I love, she told me that. I'll never forget that, because look, that was more motivation for me to run, because I'm like, damn, what the fuck I got myself into? But I can't, because ain't no way to open no windows. You got to think about it. Resorting to go to a crazy house to try and escape is kind of worse now that I think about it, because you don't got a lot to work with, because they think you're going to use something to kill yourself. So you ain't going to have a window. You're not going to have a door to go through, a window to jump out of. You're not going to have no curtains, nothing. You ain't going to have nothing really to just leave out of there. So it was kind of like crazy. I think it was just like, I don't know what happened, who was with me that day, but pay attention. Here you go. So boom, she says that to me. So I took that into consideration. So the next morning I wake up, it's early, it's super early. They do count. They turn the lights on. Click, click, click. Get up. It's like 4:30, 5 in the morning. It's super dark. Super dark. We talking October. Yeah, like end of October, November probably. 1997. It's super dark outside around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Shift changing in the crazy hospital. They turn the lights on, make you get up on your feet, because you ain't gonna be in there dead, and they got on their watch. So they make you get up on your feet. And so after they get up on your feet, then they got a smoke break. I don't know. This is my first day here. I stayed the night, woke up the next morning to this. This is as long as I've been in there. Watch this. So now when we in the we doing count, he opened the doors. Now it's only for a smoke break. I didn't know. Lucky I took my ass out there. Because if I would have stayed in the room, the door locked back in. He only opened for a few seconds for you to get out. So I'm thinking it's time to watch TV. I go watch TV. He said, what you doing? I said, I go grab the remote on some jailhouse shit. I'm trying to boss the retarded people. I'm trying to take advantage of the crazy people. So I go, they bust the door before a cigarette break at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:15. I go grab the remote control in the day room. I'm thinking I'm institutionalized. Shut fuck that. I'm getting the remote first, nigga. I got it. But the whole time is a cigarette break. I ain't know that. So he like, what you doing? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, this is a cigarette break. I'm like, oh, I don't smoke. I didn't smoke at the time. I wasn't smoking. So he was like, go back to your room then. I was like, oh, you can't be out. He's like, nah, this is only for a cigarette break. You don't come out till like 7. It's only 5 something in the morning. Just a cigarette break and count time. I'm like, oh, okay. So on my way back, I seen everybody rushing outside, coming back late or coming out their room real late. Slow people, older people, crazy people that's walking backwards. You got to tell, hey, come over here. Why is you going that way? Get your ass over here. Hey, get the stragglers that really got cigarettes. They really smoke. I asked somebody for a cigarette. She cussed me out, but gave it to me. One time for her. No, motherfuck that. Oh, pardon my language, YouTube. 2 times for her. She cussed me out and gave me a cigarette. So when I walk outside, it's 5 something in the morning. It's dark and it's cold. You go outside in this facility, the back of the crazy hospital, it's a fence. And you're out there smoking, it's grass, and a bunch of leaves out there, it's fall. The barbed wire fence goes up like this. It's a crazy hospital, so you know they got, the protection is deep. The barbed wires go up like this, and then it curves. It's one of those barbed wire fences. It's not just straight up and down one. It go up, and then it curve deep. The lip on to pay attention, the lip on the curve is kind of wide. And then on the end of the curve, there's the barbed wires. So let's do it vice versa. This is the barbed wires, and then when you back it like this is still bending, but there's no wires there. Then it falls straight down. So you got about like this much room up there, about a foot or 2-3 foot before you get to some wires, and you don't know that. You feel me? So I'm out there and I'm chilling. Now he said, "Come on, time to go back in." After we out there, I'm fake smoking, so I walked up to him. He smoked it too. The CO dude smoked it too. The security dude smoked. So I walked up to him. He's like, "Come on, hurry up. What you want? What you want? We supposed to be going in." I was like, "Let me get a light." He was like, "No, we gotta go in. I was like, "Let me get a light." He was like, "No, we gotta go in." And everybody holding the door for each other. I looked at him, I looked at the gate, I looked at him, I looked at the gate, I let everybody go. And I just hit him. Bow. That nigga fell smooth out on my father's grave. May he rest in peace. And I love my daddy. On God, I do. One time for my daddy. But I tell you no lie. I hit him so mother effing hard. He flew back. And when he slid back, he like took leaves with him. It's like his body raked up some leaves. Yeah. I hit the gate. Hit the gate. I climbed to the top. Now, mind you, I got the clothes on that's bigger, that's real big, because I had to pick them out the box the day, that morning that I got there, that day I got there. I had big sweatpants on, 2 pair, because it was cold, and the sweatpants don't give you no drawstring because they don't want you to kill yourself. So I had to get a second pair and like time in the night until my family was able to give me clothes. But I ain't stayed long enough for that. My ass was out the door. I stayed there. I'll see my discoveries. I was in that motherfucker for approximately 11 hours. 11 hours. I stayed in that joint for 11 hours. I stayed in there before the doctor came to give me a shot in my ass. Word to mother. So look, I hit him. Boom. Hit the fence. Boom. Now, they said I scaled the 12-foot fence. The fence fall, I just had to fall. But mind you, it's leaves. It's October. There's a whole bunch of leaves. I fell on some leaves. All you heard was my body hit the ground like this. And I fell flat. I knew to fall flat. I fell flat. Boom. On the leaves. And it took my breath away. And when I fell, I just looked to the side and I seen he was still out. He was gone. He was knocked out. I was looked like this. So I just had to get up. And when I did, I got up. He was gone. He was gone. But people still seen it. They was yelling and stuff, hitting the door, telling them to help. My arm was all scratched up. Yo, I was messed up. Hold up. When I jumped off that barbed wire, man, I had so many rips and cuts on my arms. You would have thought I really tried to kill myself if you'd have saw me that day or the next day. Son, I had so many scratches on my arm, my back, real deep ones too. Like I was tore up, but I made it over that mother freaker. I made it over there. I made it over there. I made it over there. So then I get up and I run through the woods. Now, any facility is going to be by a wooded area. You ain't going to have no facility that's going to be by a mall or houses. And any houses out there is going to be to the warden or the deputy or the lieutenant live over there or some type of investigator or the prison live over there or somebody own the property. That's his house, but he's still going to shoot you if he see you. So you got to be up out of there smooth and in the woods. So I knew that where I was at, mind you, in Trenton, New Jersey at the Crazy Hospital, I knew that I was close to the hood. So I just had to get there. And that's what I did. Now check this fly stuff out right here. This crazy. Now I'm walking and I'm cutting in cars. Cutting in between cars. I'm walking through the woods. I don't hear nothing yet. I'm walking through the woods. I don't hear nothing. Now I get kind of far because there's a lot of woods and I don't know where I'm at. I don't know the angle I'm at. I don't know nothing. Because it's dark outside. I don't even know if I'm going towards Trenton or heading back towards the jail. Word to mother. I just know I see freedom and I see a bunch of car lights and I'm trying to walk towards that. And I figure I get to the car lights. I figure I see some location. And I did that. And I was just on the opposite side, but I crossed over. I knew where to go from there. So now it took me some whiles because all I heard was sirens all over the place. Now I goes from West Trenton over to my friend's house. I go to my homeboy house. This my nigga to the day right now. I'll call that nigga. He'll tell you, man. I went right to him in his house. Shout out. Rest in peace to his father. His father passed away, man. Now it's like 6 something in the morning. His father warming the car up. He outside warming his caddy up. And I know the caddy because I be in it. I walk up to him with bloody clothes. I'm dirty as hell. Muddy, dirty, cold. I just got a sweater on, B. Full of blood, ripped up. 2 sweatshorts on, one in a knot. Ripped up, blood on my knee, on my ankles, everything. Jordans all messed up. My Jordans was scratched up. I was mad as hell more than anything. It's the J's. You already know I'm telling the truth. Jordans tore up. Feel me? And I say to him, I said, good morning, Pops. Where my boy at? He said, hold on, let me go get him. And then he said, he went in there and my boy came to the door, said, come in. I went in there. That nigga said, yo, how the F you get out of jail, bro? Now, mind you, now it's probably like 7 o'clock in the morning. My nigga had to go to court. He had to be at court at 8:30. So he said to me, we're going to chill here at the crib. We're going to smoke. His pops go to work. So it's just me and my nigga. I'm telling him what happened. He is shocked. Like, my nigga, how the fuck you pull that off? Like, yo, he crazy amazed. Like, me too, but the drilling and running. But only thing I want to do is go see my girlfriend. That's it. This the only thing I want to go do is see my girlfriend. Feel me? So he tells me, my friend tells me, he said, yeah, I got to go to court. So you can stay here until I leave out to go to court. I'm going to leave out like 8. So I'm tired. We smoking. I'm tired. I got like an hour before he got to leave out. So he said, I'm going to pass you off to one of my other brothers, my other friend. You dig? Rest in peace to him. Real close friend of mine. R.I.P. to him, man. He lost his life in the casino, man. You dig? That was my dog, man. It's my dunno. I love that boy. Lord knows I do. So my nigga passed me off to my other nigga. Rest in peace. And he come get me in his mother car. He amazed. How the F you get out of there? Oh my God. Wait till niggas see me with you, nigga. You that nigga. He is amazed because I just escaped from jail. Hot boy. You dig? We talking 9-7 big just died that year. Shit's crazy right now. You word? You hear me? So look, he is like, yo, oh my God. So I said, take me to my house. We left my nigga house out West Trenton, about like 10 minutes from the crazy hospital where I escaped from. My man lived over there, but it didn't take me 10 minutes to get there. It took me about like 3. It took me about like an hour, 2 hours. It took me like 2 hours. It took me like 2 hours probably to get there. An hour and some change from all the running and cutting and being cold and bleeding, all that shit. So it took me like an hour and some change. I'll stay about an hour and some change to get there from his house. So now he passed me off to my nigga. I tell my nigga, I said, take me to my house. He like, all right, bet. We get to my house now. From my nigga house to where I was living at on Spring Street, it probably was like not even 10 minutes driving. And now we talking early in the morning, so it ain't that much traffic. So now I got to get in the back of his mother car. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, mama love. I love you, baby. Rest in peace. So she's with my boy who I'm talking about right now. Rest in peace to both of them. I love y'all both dearly. So we in the back of her white Honda. I'm on the run. I just escaped from jails. I'm in the back of the car like this high, and I'm laying low. I don't know that we get to my house until he tell me we get there. When we get there, we ain't parked in front of the house. We parked like 2 cars back. So I can't really tell. I ain't got no phone to tell, my girlfriend at the time, open the door or nothing. So once I get from in the back, I see it's a car directly in front of my house. Directly in front of it. So I kind of was like, right then and there, felt some kind of way. So now, for me living there for so long, right there by the front window is where I used to sleep on the couch. I used to lay on the couch a lot. That was just what I did. Every man got their comfortable position. Yeah, I had my bed with her in the bedroom, but I just loved the couch because we talking about the street I lived on was Spring Street, so it was full of action. It was like the second Brooklyn to me. It was always something to do on Spring and Passaic where I lived at in Trenton, New Jersey at the time that this incident occur. So it was so much to do with so many niggas out there. So I used to sleep on the porch or in the shed in my house or on the couch. I'm dead serious. That's just what he was. Just full of action. So I always look out the window like this behind me. Say like this the window right here behind me. I always look out like this. And it was so much of a habit that I bent the shade. It was broke because I always used to peek out. And my stepkids used to do it when I pull up or somebody pull up and they come to see who it is. They always run on the couch and look out the window like that. So they kind of broke it. So when I seen the car right there, I felt the vibe. So I peeked to the window like this. Mind you, I'm on the run. I just knocked out a fucking correctional officer at the crazy hospital. I just escaped from the crazy hospital, so I got everybody looking for me. So I'm looking through the window like this in my house. I see an Avirex jacket. And I don't see her, though, but I see an Avirex jacket sitting on the couch with his back. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Hold up. I just escaped from a jail. Just knocked out a CO. Ran through the woods and all, and I run home to this check. This is real talk. I can't make it up, baby. So, ain't no knocking. I just kicked the door in. Boom! When I kicked the door, and all you heard was, that's what he did. I just grabbed him. And I just started beating him up. I just started pounding him. Just punching him all in his face. Right? There's a broomstick by the door I had. I just was only locked up for 4 days, so I know everything at in the house. I got the broom and the mop stick right there, busting him in his head with the broomstick. Boom, boom. I know him. I'm so fucked up in the mind over this shit, and I just escaped from jail, just knocked out a correctional officer. I'm in so much trouble. Then I come home, I kick in my door, waving the 4-4. I see this nigga on my couch. I ain't really I seen that it was him, and I heard it, but that was, I'll tell you, man, that was me just losing it at the time, not having all my thoughts and not the proper motivation and the proper like state of mind at that time because of all of what I was going through and then what I just encountered. I lost my mind. So I just reacted. So I was beating him up. Now Bebe coming there because of course he knew what time it is. So boom. Next thing we doing what we do with him. We tearing him apart. You already know what time it is. Shout out to that situation, man. And because, like I said, people change and things is different between me and a lot of participants in this situation for the better. I never say for the bad because today I'm okay with everybody who's involved in this situation. And shout out to them for that. You dig me? Life go on. People mature. And the nigga I'm talking about just now just beat the homicide. That's good money. One time for that. Nigga just beat the homie. Paid attorney. Beat the homie. Knocked them right off their feet. Cameras, video cameras, and everything. Bitches like he beat it like it was a self-defense in Trenton, and it ain't. Money talk, bullshit walk. But yeah, the nigga that I was involved with the situation is what I'm talking about. He just beat a body too, man, like a year ago. Freeze a free man. So one time for that though. But yeah, so I'm seeing his face, but I ain't really thinking nothing of it. I'm just so fucked up, messed up over what's going on in the house right now. So when I go to look for her, she in the shower. She in the tub. She got Mary J. Blige playing in the tub. She getting ready for work. Feel me? And he saying, I'm just coming here to pick her up. I'm just coming here to pick her up. Now, when she see me in the shower, right? When she see me in the shower, she just goes, and next thing you know, she jumps out the shower and she's soaking wet and she just like, oh my God. She trying to find a towel and she asking me how I get in there. And at this time, Bay got the nigga in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. We just gonna leave that there, man, just to keep it fair, man. You hear? Man? But yeah, man. So all this is happening, man. All this is happening one day, man. So I gotta run out of there. Cause I know they gonna come there looking for me. And then I came in there and cut up like that so fast, so early in the morning and stuff like I gotta go. So I jump back in my boy mother car and we dip. He go stash me at this cell he had. He stashed me at his customer house and shit. I mean, when them white guys, you know what I mean, got them big old acres and them ranches and them trailer parks and shit. You feel me? So my man put me in the tuck over there. People come through and shit, giving me bread, find out from the hood what I did, come pull up on me. They giving me stuff like, yo, you gotta go though, cause you got the block hot, son. So I went to Brooklyn. I went ahead in Brooklyn and East New York on Williams Avenue. Now at the time I'm hiding there and I'm in there for like I leave out October, I escape October, I get knocked up in January, the day after New Year's. And how they came and got me was I told my girlfriend at the time when she come visit me from Trenton to Brooklyn, do not take a yellow cab. I told her that. You dig me? And she did. Like, I knew they would follow her, the Bells bombing. I knew that, the marshals, the Bells bombing, the marshals, you know what I'm saying, the county jail sheriffs. Because, look, I escaped from the county jail, so they involved. I escaped from the crazy hospital, so they're involved. I escaped from being on bail originally. Remember, I was out on bail first for this initially. So the Bells bombing involved. Everybody's involved because everybody wants a piece of me because I left without handling my business with anybody. So I had so much authority looking for me. It was a shame, man. But, months go by. Like, now it's New Year's and she comes to see me a third time. She used to come down every weekend or every 2 weeks when she got paid, I believe it was. And this one time she came on New Year's. She left on Christmas, and I seen her again the next week on New Year's. And she came in a cab, a yellow cab. Now, if you hide from somebody's yellow cab, in New York, last thing you want to do is have a yellow cab In Manhattan, yellow cabs are good. Do not take a yellow cab into the boroughs, such as the Bronx, such as Brooklyn, or you can take a yellow cab in Harlem. You won't look hot. But a yellow cab in Brooklyn and in the Bronx, you look like a tourist. You look suspect. So if somebody following you, they ain't got to be on your ass. They can follow you for like 3-4 blocks and just see your yellow car just moving around. And that's what the Bells bombing and them did. So she came. She wasn't even there for about 2 hours. They called the house to my sister house. Rest in peace, big sis. I love you to death. They called my sister house and said, "Yo, tell your brother we got the building surrounded." Now I'm like, they can't get in this mother effer. They cannot get in here. You feel me? And so I was right. You know what I mean? Because one thing about Brooklyn people going to represent for you. Y'all seen do the right thing. Any movie you seen that was designed in New York, specifically Brooklyn, and an officer was trying to lock up anybody in Brooklyn, I bet you seen people in Brooklyn like trying to derail that incarceration, trying to make sure that that man don't go to jail. You see them fighting officers or like, what do you do? Trying to distract them, opening car doors. You see it. You see it. That's what we stand for. So, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of things had transpired that day. So they followed her from the train station. She took the train from Trenton to Madison Square Garden. She got out of Penn Station and took the she flagged down a yellow cab, took the yellow cab from Manhattan all the way to Brooklyn, New York to my sister projects. And they followed her. They just didn't know how to get in the building. But they eventually got in the building. When they got in the building, I jumped on the roof like a scene out of a Juice movie, and I was running from roof to roof. They had this big white shepherd with a red nose. I forgot his name. He was in my discoveries because I was about to kick him off the roof, and they kept telling me, if you kick him off the roof, that's assault. Just don't make it any worse, because the dog jumped, and everywhere I went, he went. So I was able to just be alone with him for a minute, and I was about to just toss him off the roof because I didn't care about him biting me. I was going to toss him straight off the roof on God, because look, he had his harness on and his neck. So I was going to let him get his bite and grab his harness and just get your dumb ass out of here, Mr. Rough. But yeah, so that's how they end up getting me. You know what I mean? They found me on the roof in my sister building and took me to. But guess what? Just the crazy thing. They asked me how to get back to Trenton from Brooklyn. Y'all know I gave him the wrong way, right? They say, how you get back to Trenton? Because I always knew it was two ways since I was a child. My mom used to ask me, like, which way you want to go back? There's the one with the lights and there's one that you got toes and all that. I liked it, the one with the lights, because I get to see all the stores. Bloomingdale's along the way, stuff like that, McDonald's, White Castles. If I took the highway, we just flush. And we be in Trenton so fast, I'd be like just waking up, mad as hell. But if we took them lights, you see Johnson & Johnson, the chip store, you see gas stations, you pull over and get drinks, sodas. You know what I mean? Like I said, White Castles, Mickey D's, Burger King, all that, ice cream, shit like that. Mom Duke's always, you know, my mom cool, so she coming like, oh, we about to pass the mall. Let's stop at the mall. So that's the way I took them when the cops asked me how to get back to Trenton from New York. I took them the one with the way the lights when you come back past Quaker Bridge Mall and past Johnson & Johnson. This your whole ride from Brooklyn to Trenton that way. Red light. Red light. Because you know it's my last day out, so why the hell do I want to take y'all there fast? And I was still trying my tricks. I gotta pee. As soon as I got out and pee, they had the dog next to me, like, run if you want. Yo, they was on my every little move, man. So listen, boys and girls, this is all I'm saying, and I'm out of here, right? Don't try to hurt yourself. Don't try to harm yourself. I was going through something at the time. I was in love, just trying to get back to the streets. I wish I would have stayed focused, because the escape charge stays with me. It don't never go nowhere. So that's like the bad thing. If you find yourself in any more trouble, you can't even really be in a situation where you can just have a little bit more freedom. You always got to be isolated because of the game I played back then. which is doing the escape and trying to kill myself and threatening to hurt myself and escaping from facilities. Those things follow you around. Not saying that you want to be in any trouble, but I'm just saying, if ever you are find yourself incarcerated, those are the things you don't want to do. And you shouldn't want to play with taking your life or threatening to take your life anyway, because a lot of people succeed with that. And I've read a bunch of religious books, and all of the religious books I ever read, God never approved of someone's taking their own life. So I'm just saying, if you try to take your own life because you don't like it here, you definitely ain't gonna like it where you're going after you do it. So just stick around, let your day come, and meanwhile, in between, while stay in prayer, stay strong, do what you need to do for yourself to be a better person. Everybody got the same amount of hours. Ain't nobody special. It's just what you doing with your time, and how you using yours wisely, and how prepping and preparing yourself. Nobody's special. Nobody on this earth more special than you. Don't ever feel that way. Always feel that everybody has the same opportunity, the same ear, the same 24 hours, seconds, minutes, everything as you. You know what I mean? People put their pants on like you. People drive cars like you. People talk like you. People have 2 hands, 2 feet like you. No one's special. People just apply themselves. You can do it too. You don't have to take your life. You don't have to threaten to take your life. You don't have to participate in taking your life. You don't have to act like you are. Just stay focused, man. Stay in prayer, man. I appreciate you for rocking out with me, man. Like I said before, like and subscribe some shit. You know what I mean? Because I got some stuff coming in for the future, man. Appreciate you tuning in to the 50/50 Felipe Show. I'm your host, Felipe. I'm out of here like last year. 2025, we coming up. We on the rise. We got more interviews. Like I said, we got mad stuff going on, more stories. Everything I said was a phys act, no kizak.